chance to live this life. Why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we, why are we, why are we, why are we still killing time?
Alright guys, we are back. This is map number 2 here, Torqued versus CLG. Oh my goodness, that first map was so exciting, and now we're on Torqued's map pick. And again, we were saying at the end of the first, this is a map that they look very dominant on. So again, I am Sprawl by my side, Laser Jesus, and we are live here in map number 2, pistol round underway.
Yep, and look at this. Torqued, their strategy is interesting. They go for a quick middle aggression. Nobody was there, though, so no information gained from CLG. But, man, what a close match. I can only hope this map is just as close as the last. You're right, this is Torqued pick. So, CLG winning theirs. Can they win Torqued? And we got a mid fake here. We got two players coming up middle, and they're going to rush into CT, and then the cat take is going to be on. Interesting strat from Torqued. Don't see much of stuff like this, but they leave cat a little too thin, and FNS comes up huge. Down to a 1-on-3, none other than the Clutch King. He's trying to dwindle the numbers, going for the CT peak, doesn't get anything, and this is a pistol round for CLG.
Yeah, what a strat there. Faking through mid into CT and then pushing out at cat at the same time. Again, I was quite surprised as you were, as it actually looked like it worked out at first, but then FNS came into the equation. So he dropped two players from A ramp beautifully, ended up getting flanked by TCK, but the Clutch Master himself couldn't finish that 1v3, and now we see CLG up the first round in this map. Again, Torqued's map pick, and they're already down a map, so everything riding on this one map for the Torqued lineup.
Yeah, and what a statement it is to say we're picking Dust 2. like the penultimate map of all Counter-Strike. We're playing the map that we've played a bajillion times. So let's see here. Torqued on their eco round. The eco rounds have been deadly at points for Torqued. This time they don't have their Tech 9s though. So they get one into the pit. They had one in the pit. He goes down to PTR. Trying to come back at middle. FNS goes down. But any guns that Torqued can take away are going to hurt CLG's economy just a little bit. But down to the 2-on-2. Oh, TCK out middle. We might have a round on our hands. This man's got a 3K. Nope.
Wow.
Cutler in the end, but TCK. That man is on point right now.
Yeah, what a god. That was some crazy shots there. And again, stripping away. You even see Hazed in chat saying, Raffle, you're a god, dude. How did you make that happen? A quick 3K with the P250.
They're both gods. Clash of the Titans, man.
Pretty much. These are two incredibly rostered teams, so definitely a lot of potential and talent on both ends of the equation. But we are going to see, once again, the ecoing Torqued lineup, and right now they're heading towards mid with vengeance, as we are going to see them trying to take cat here. Cutler already down to 6 HP. He's going to get dropped, but we do see PTR firing back, takes down Steel, now gets the Born Tark onto TCK, and it's all up to Monty here as Mo gets dropped on cat. Monty alive in lower dark, goes down, and that's the kind of anti-eco that CLG is wanting, the time that they can build up some bank from it.
That was so funny the way Mo died. There was so many CTs at middle that Mo thought there's no way there's one peeking up catwalk right now. Peeks with the nade out. He might as well have been waving to him with that nade at that point. But so easy there for CLG in the end. But let's see here. First gun round. Mo on that pick. Doesn't find anything. But the CLG setup is going to be a 2-1-2. Let's see what Torqued has in store for us on this first gun round. CLG picking up that pivotal pistol. Now, Torqued slowing things down a little bit. As what is their plan? Are they going to smoke the mid cross for the CLG? Look at this. We have an NO. You can't call this an NOA stack. Do we have a noob stack? Is this a CLG stack? You stack way in the back. What is this? Let's get producer. Let's get our eyes on this. Like, what is the balls it takes to do that? To post up in the middle, going for that mid pick, assuming nobody's gonna. You have so much confidence in your teammate there. If the bottom of the totem pole misses, the top is gonna fall right away. So. Very, very brazen play from CLG, but in the end, we see no action from it.
Yeah, he didn't get any pick there. He was peeking over. Could see right around palm tree area and could have got a pick, but yeah, didn't see anybody there. And now we still see kind of a quiet round except for FNS. He gets aggressive out along, and that's one of the kind of plays where you kind of aggress and stop that execute or before they execute onto the T side. So now that TCK's down, only 4 terrorists left. We see DeBorn actually heading through, and he gets shot by Mo. Are you kidding me right now? He is going to drop and take down FNS here. PTR close on the other side. He goes down to Mo, and we do see Cutler finally firing back here as he did spot these other players. Steel left last one on long, but we do have Monty coming up from Catwalk as well, and Steel hits a gnarly shot onto Hazed.
Here comes Tarek, the young gun. Oh, there he went. He was coming, and then he was going, just like that. Monty with the decapitation frag, and torqued. Slow play eventually works out for them, but Mo makes up for it. There's nothing worse than when you blast your teammate and then instantly die. But so at least he saved that. He got another frag in the round. But torqued. It was very close. It was dangerous, but that was a must-win for them. And testament to how close this match has been in terms of frags, CLG, after winning 3 up in a row, are forced to 5 7s and a deagle. Of course Hayes is buying the deagle. Who am I kidding? This man, let's get our eyes on Hayes right here as he is in the back of the pack for the aggression. But looks like the rest of Torqued are going to be going, or most of Torqued is going to be going B, where CLG has been set up with 2 of their players. They can't lose the bomb over here. TCK, no, but they both go down, and just like that, it looks like CLG is going to be able to get the eco. And Torqued, they're down a player. I'm not sure if that's a disconnect or what, but it's in the 1 versus 3. Goes for the no-scope, doesn't get it. CLG may have just claimed this map.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened to Steel, and I don't know if he went down before he disconnected or what happened there, but he is out of the match right now, and a questionable play to walk the bomb through upper tunnels without any flash, just dry, walking up through tunnels into B. You're just asking for someone with, again, they had 2 5.7s, no armor there, just waiting close, and those guns super effective at that range. So a bit of a questionable play there. Obviously, they could have maybe taken that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were thinking, but that is going to be the favor of CLG, and we are going to see a slight pause here. Again, it was Steel that dropped out. It does look like it was just his Sevo client that crashed or something like that. So hopefully we can get this back underway in just a moment here.
Yeah, I just, no matter what I'm thinking, I just can't wrap my head around how that panned out. Okay, you send 2 players with the bomb B. Not only is that already dangerous on an anti-eco round, they don't even let the fake that they're going to attempt happen. They were dealing with the long aggression, and before that even develops, they're already trying to take into B. I don't know if it was because they thought CLG was going for an A stack or what that was, but yeah, I just can't wrap my head around why that would work. You at least wait for the long situation to pan or play out before you take into the bomb site, because you don't have full numbers called. I mean, you can't go on an assumption, but now I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I would have to say the same thing here, as we are going to see Steel reconnect. I don't know if Steel only has $50 in his pocket, so I'm not sure if that's what he left with. Maybe he bought out in that. No, because he would have at least gotten. He didn't, because he wasn't there during the last round and it ended. I don't think he received the money that he should have.
The salt from Steel.
Yeah, I know, right? That's,
oh my God. Sodium
that's interesting.
In the air. HCl. Jesus. HCl sodium, right? Right?
You're asking the wrong guy here, man.
Okay, well, I
took
probably
that
just
kind of class
embarrassed
a long
myself in
time
front of
ago.
20,000 people, man. It's been a long time
okay.
since I was in high school.
That is quite all right, quite all right. And we are going to see this round live here, though, as it is going to be all the T's heading out along. PTR takes down Mo. And again, this is a save from the T's side. PTR gets another one here. FNS with 1, and this is falling apart. And Torque is the kind of lineup where if you have someone like Steel, like Mo, that are upset in a situation, that really does affect the team dynamics. You can't get around one negative person inside of the lineup there. So who knows if that's affecting the team chemistry, but that eco round did not look very good. They've looked solid on their eco rounds previous, at least kind of stripping a weapon or two, but that was just an absolute mow-down from the CT side.
And as well, while I'm continuing the school references, what you're speaking of, like, when a team, you have players that get so hyped, and when they're winning, it affects their gameplay in a positive way. But when you're losing and you're salty and you're negative, it affects them in a negative way. And I think Mo and Steel are those kind of players. And when you're down like this in the finals or upper bracket finals, I mean, you gotta shed that. You gotta put it behind you. Put the salt away. You got enough. So where's Torque going to go here? They have another one of the rounds where a bunch of P250s and one of a Tech 9. So they're grouped up at middle here. And what are they going to do? It looks like it's going to be a QB sneak towards the B site. But the success of that depends solely on how well these middle players can do. Hayes, 1, 2, 3, 4, just lighten them up at this point. QB sneak unsuccessful, and a flawless round from Counter Logic Gaming.
Yeah, they just decided to test the spray pattern control of Hayes there. They're like, yeah, one by one, let's single file out through the double doors, and Hayes is like, yep, no, I've been practicing that. Just perfectly controls his recoil, ends up finishing that final frag with his pistol, and that's going to be another easy one for the CT side lineup, and they're looking good here as they have plenty of money to play with. Tark and PTR still with AWPs, but they have enough that at least PTR, he can rebuy an AWP. If you have enough money that you have one of those and you can rebuy, that is just a phenomenal situation for you to be in.
Yeah, definitely. It feels so great as an operator to know you have the bank to buy another one of those super expensive guns. But this round, CLG went for a very aggressive pick at Catwalk. Fortunately for Torque, they were expecting it, and they did a little jiggle peek, and CLG was forced to fall off the cat. So kind of a reset situation here. Tarek did get jacked up on the cross. Never mind, he got jacked up somewhere over at A, as his HP is super low. So now CLG switching it up. Primarily, we saw them do a 2-1-2. Now they're switching it to just a straight 3-2 towards the site. Nobody's watching middle here for CLG, and that's a straight gamble considering how many times Torque's been going middle. But for the mind game perspective, Counter Logic Gaming is not expecting Torque to go middle again after just suffering devastating losses at middle. But now still shifting their defense is Counter Logic Gaming. Just, I like this as a CT. So many times as CT's teams, you see them just remain stagnant throughout the round and just hold their same spot. But CLG is being very dynamic in their defense right now.
Yeah, they know their places, and here comes the push out long. PTR, the man you want to have in this position, as he gets the first, actually got two. I was blind on his screen, and DeBorn, the only frag on the T side. Torqued is looking out of this, to be honest. This is supposed to be their map. This is the map they need to dominate on, especially on that T side. They have so many incredibly individually talented players that generally they run over teams on this map purely because of that aspect. But we can see Counter Logic Gaming, they're countering using logic. They're using their teamwork. I know that sounded super lame, but they are basically out teamworking the other side, and it is working out great for them as we do see another eco round from Torque.
Yeah, they might as well go with the full Tech 9s. That had been what's working for them, but they want to try to test PTR's op at long. Oh, never mind, it's not PTR. I just assumed it's FNS. They're holding long with the rifle alone, but now a big flash comes in and blinds everybody from Torque. But this round's not over yet. If they can get this fight, no, FNS just giving it to them. PTR chimes in with one of his own, but Steel, angry, can't get anything. But real fast, somebody tell me what HCL is. I don't know, but I know what salt is now, so thank you, guy in the chat.
I know, right? Our chat just turned into all about, like, chemistry and what the elemental... Yeah, anyhow. Lots of fun. So we are going to be moving into round number 10 here. Mo, he is going to be able to afford an AWP. He's been not effective with it, though, and that's the issue, as he's getting taken out by Tarek, and that is going to make him furious, as, again, that is a position that Mo, he hits his shots quite often from T-spawn on the cross. He's the kind of opper that, even with smoke there, a very dangerous player in that position. So him going down now, Steel picking up an op. We do see PTR getting dropped here, so it is an even 4v4. but we'll see what happens as, again, CLG, even with this man advantage, or I guess it technically is an advantage to have a 4-on-4 for the T's, they have been looking good even in these situations.
Yeah, and CLG is just feeling themselves at this point. I mean, we got Tarek decides, all right, I'm going to opt this round after 9 rounds. Peeks Mo, takes him out at middle with an amazing pre-fire, and PTR at long, he continues aggression even after they get the round. But let's jump into this round, no. TCK narrows it down to a 2-on-2, and still making his way up into the A side. If he can take down this A player, they're still going to have his chance this round. TCK looking for the head, up, down. He's not going to give it to him, and Tarek peeks him out. Oh my god, the 3K from Tarek. This man is on fire.
Yeah, just an all-around, obviously we've known Tarek to be this insanely strong rifler, a very, very strong aimer and such, but coming to fruition, we see his op play is on point as well. If they need someone else with that op, even though Color, they have other players that have been known for their op, especially, I've been told, Color, 1.6 legend with the AWP. We have Tarek, though. He's doing amazing with it. He's holding mid right now, where we've got PTR holding from window in B, and now they've set up just with the rifles out long. So we'll see what happens here. FNS, he is going to be all alone here as the T's head out.
Mo decides, I've been getting wrecked enough op versus op. Maybe my luck will be better with the scout. And he does get a frag. Can't hit the second shot, though. But this is looking good for Torque. 4-on-3. Do not throw this away. Mo can't hit the shot onto the next one, but Torque is going to be running across long. And Torque, they need to get themselves together, because that long smoke is just bad. I mean, there's the entire half of the crosses is still open. So I'm not sure if that was the factor in the decision that made them fall back to middle or what. But oh, Mo gets the second scout kill of the round. The decision was smart. But now they're going to try to take up Cat, where Tarek is aggressing. He's getting so aggressive here. Wow, the man is a genius. He knows they're not going to run through the smoke, so he picks the crack of the smoke. I'm not sure if that smoke was thrown intentionally like that, but I gotta assume so. Tarek, this man is just a young genius.
And PTR posted up at mid, misses a shot onto DeBorn, and he still has his AWP out. Can he hit the shot here? He tries, but DeBorn puts him down, and it's all up to the legend himself. It's Tarek. He's alone in CT spawn. He did spot the bomb, I do believe, when he dropped steel there, but they're going to be collecting the bomb. They've got 20 seconds on the clock, and we do see them jumping down towards mid. I can imagine that Tarek is hearing that running around, and now sprinting towards. He's going to have a very small opportunity as they're heading into this site. He's going to be holding from double doors, and that's the first frag onto TCK. It's all up to DeBorn. He's got 4 seconds. As long as Tarek stays alive. Oh, he gets the frag. And DeBorn clutches and gets that for Torqued. And boy, did they need it. They were looking out of it. And now they can put a couple together. They can salvage this T-side half.
Man, that was some Counter-Strike that round. The bitter end and a game of seconds at that point. Tarek. Instead, he tries to run instead of relying on his aim, and in the end there, I mean, I'd rather him go brainless and just go for the shot, because he played the distance game and in the end paid for it. But playing, you know, obviously can play devil's advocate there, could have easily died going for the frag battle, but Torqued, much needed round, and hopefully they could take away more than just a round point at this with that one, just some momentum, give them some mental fortitude back at this point. But where is Torque going to go? They take down the long player. Great start for them. Is this the turnaround?
And we'll see here as they are moving out long. They haven't, they now have Mo inside a pit, so he's taking control, but we do see counter smokes here, and that's going to be Tarek taking down DeBorn. He was the one lurk player towards B. So now they don't have to worry about that. So moving back towards mid, though, we see PTR going down. That was a wall bang from TCK and a 3v4. This is looking bleak, but Hayes on the other side of the smoke. He's got a grenade out, and Steel takes him down. So now Color, coming up from CT stairs, will get one. Can he get another one? Tarek will. And it's a 1v2 here. He does have Mo in long pit, and he doesn't realize Mo is missing his shots, though. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God,
you need to hit those.
Oh my God, Mo, stop it. You gotta just plant those feet, bud. Hit something. Mo, still looking for it. You gotta count him out at this point. Tarek is probably just gonna peek and dome him.
Oh my God.
Mo misses a third. Oh, Mo, did he miss another one? That's 4. That's 5. Oh my God, Tarek, I mean, what's gonna happen here? He knows it's a 1 versus 1 here. Finally,
and
Mo
Mo
redeems
finally
himself.
hits the shot.
Oh my God, Mo. Why you gotta make it like this?
I can't believe that. From an opera like Mo, especially, this is one of his best maps. Yeah, and we see Mo. I just lagged out for like 20 seconds. Mo says same. Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. You're hitting shots pretty well. You're just whiffing, unfortunately. Oh, geez, and that could be a tribute to the frustration here on the Torque side. They are able to pick up that round, though, and that's 2 in a row. Very important that they string them together.
Right, I see you, the ghosty in chat. Mo's on that suppressive fire. He's just laying it down. Oh, man, that is just straight comedy. We're seeing everything this match, including that. But look at this, Torque. They're rushing straight through a smoke, and Hayes is there to capitalize. Torque just throwing it away now. But Steel redeems his team, and Steel finds another one. He was peeking that. He thought FNS could be there, and he was. Considering how aggressive Hayes was getting, that was the play from CLG. They wanted no eyes on FNS when Torque tried to cross, but Steel, the wise one, is able to get him. And so now bringing it on 3-on-2. CLG, oh, they take down D-Born, so it's going to be 2-on-2 on the cross. Already crossed is the bomb. Where is the other CLG member going to go?
Here we go, HE grenade. It is going to fall right on top of the CTs, but that's going to be a fire burning TCK alive, and Steel goes down. What a play by Cutler. Gets the firebomb kill and the frag onto Steel there, so massive play by them, and I love the way they work long like that. The teamwork that we see... We see CLG. All right, so we are here, round 14. Sorry, my producer's confusing me. I'm not going to lie here, as we do have 3 players now in lower dark. 3 Ts, and they are going to be taking mid control. They've got Mo and the bomb top mid here, as 10-3 is our score line. And this is looking bleak. Torque, known to be strong on this T side, but not working out in their favor. And what it was trying to get at there is talking about how CLG plays those crossfires.
Sorry, guys. I got so excited I unplugged my headset. I'm getting back into the game right now.
No worries, man. No worries. We are in, so far, not a lot of action in this 14th round. But anyhow, what I was saying is how they play those crossfires. They don't necessarily play the crossfire. They actually do a little bit of what you might say is baiting, but works out perfectly because in a regular team's eyes, they're like, there's no way that another player wouldn't have peeked there when they just basically stay put and then get the frag as they come around the corner. So anyhow, we are live here, round 14. Frags going back and forth, but they're all in the favor of the CT side. It's all going to be down to TCK, and he gets dropped by a Hayes. So they tried to do a mid to be, didn't work out in their favor, and now we are seeing a dominant performance from the CLG lineup, 11-3.
Yeah, and just as I was entering the end of that round, Torque really had a chance, you know? 3-on-3, but CLG always seemed to find the advantage in the end. And had Steel not disconnected, you know, you could say he could have won that round for them and everything, but that we are beyond that at this point. But Mo came to play now onto FNS, so he starts the round off. Is Torque going to throw away this advantage yet again? Or are they going to try to go right through middle? Not this time. And you can see the CLG smoked wall on catwalk as well as middle. So once this fades, I think we're going to see Torque execute onto A.
And we are going to see them grouped up at Cat here. Again, they got Mo and TCK out long A. And they are going to be pressuring up Cat as well. So we do see Steel dropping down to CT, but he's going to get dropped. PTR got one as well, and now it's all up to TCK and Mo. The only players out long is TCK will be able to get one, but Cutler fires back. Mo goes down to Cutler as well, and that's going to be halftime here as 12-3 the score line. I thought this was going to be a close one, but quite honestly, we could see Counter Logic just closing this game out soon.
Yeah, that is exactly what we might see, and yeah, again, just hearsay at this point whether Torque, like how much that affected them, that disconnect. And you can see Steel's comment, like, congrats, you just won this because of that. I'm not so sure that's the case, as there's a whole bunch of other rounds of Counter-Strike that CLG won straight up. So, I mean, you could say it as momentum and all that, but Torque definitely had their chances, but CLG is playing out of their minds right now. You can't take any of that away from them. And the score being 12-3, Torqued. They need this pistol round. How many times have we recanted that statement? I've lost track at this point.
Yeah, it's looking a little bleak here, as it does look like we've actually lost a CLG player. Just waiting for, I do believe Tarek is the one who has dropped. So we're waiting for him to reconnect, and we'll be moving into map, or rather, the second half of map number 2. It is a 1-0 advantage right now. CLG picking up cash. That was a close one, 16-13. But this one, again, not looking so close, as now Torqued on that CT side, but I would give the edge to them on the T side on this map. CT side, maybe not the same case, but we'll find out what they have in store for us, as if they are able to get this map, we are going to be moving to Nuke, and that's a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and that's a whole long ways for Torqued at this point. This kind of score is something you enter in on the side of CT Nuke to say. And what I'm excited for, if Torqued loses, which I hope we go to a third, because I'd like to see it. I'd like to see Nuke, strange to say. But the words of Steel and Mo are going to be hilarious if they lose this. But again, everything on this pistol round in CLG. Are they going to do some sort of rush? Are they going to do a setup with not full nades? I'm not so sure. And for Torqued, last time on their CT pistol, they went with a 3-man B aggression, and they wrapped all the way around when CounterLogic Gaming was setting up. Is that going to be the case here? It remains to be seen, but I think Torqued is the type of team that is going to try something like that.
Here we go, pistol round about to start here, as Torqued, they need everything. They have no room for mistakes. They're down a map, and this is CLG looking hot so far. 12 rounds on the CT side, and now they've got to be feeling good on this T side now, as they are going to be sending 2 players over towards tunnels, 3 up inside of Long A house here. So coming out now, it's PTR and Cutler coming out mid. What is the play going to be? It does look like they're just making noise and heading towards Cat.
Yeah, that looks what's going to be happening. Oh no, D-Born goes down early, and this spells doom for Torqued. Only one player inside of the site. It's Steel. Can he make it happen? He goes down as well. Only 2 players up for Torqued, and just like that, Torqued is going to be on their way out of this match. Oh no, everybody falls but Monty. Last man up, and he is quickly about to follow. And just like that, a very simple strat from CLG, and they are on the verge of entering the grand finals.
It's so close they can taste it. And again, Torqued isn't out of this tournament if they lose. They just drop down to that lower bracket, and they'll be facing off against whoever makes it through. Again, Paradox versus Exile still needs to happen. I do believe that's going to be a first match of the broadcast tomorrow. And then we still have, obviously, SKDC versus the winner of that. And then Torqued, if they do lose this, will be facing there. But we are not done here yet. 13-3, as we do see no buys on the CT side. They haven't forced up at all, so they're going to be saving their money for one of these later rounds here.
Yep, and they're going to have to win out from there, and hopefully have more luck than win out did. But let's see here, CLG just going to work. Let's give it to them. 3 frags unanswered, waltzing up catwalk, just like strolling through the breeze. But Mo lights him up. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Torqued's back in this match. And Mo, can he continue this reign of dominance? Looking for it onto Tarek. Is Tarek going to give it to him? They're just battling back and forth. And finally, Mo goes down. But Monty, can he do it? He's on the flank in the 1 versus 2. Oh my god.
Wow, some crazy frags there, and I knew something special was about to happen. I'm like, oh, Mo hasn't peeked out yet, and he hit those shots, and now Tarek will put an end to the madness. He was the one that took down Mo as well, and that's going to be it here, as 14-3 is the score line. Mo showing a little bit of life there, but now doesn't really matter, as they did drop the round. We see 3 scouts on the board. They are going for it.
Oh my god, the triple scout. Are they going to triple pick mid? Oh, they do. The opper or whoever is peeking that must be just confused. So the opening gambit already goes, but The long take is about to be on. The bomb is alone in B. They have no idea. D-Born only gets one on the long, and now the rotate is going to be on. If they could somehow take down this bomb at B and cut off the bomb from the rest of the CTs or the terror side, it'd be great. But of course, they don't know what we know, and now the bomb has safely made his way back. Oh my god, 2 out kills just like that onto Cutler as well as Tark. Steel gets 1. What are they going to do with all these scouts next round?
Oh my god, and Hayes goes down, but he sailed a nade all the way from long A, and as the round ended, sent Steel flying there, so ended up getting a frag, but that is going to be one in the favor of Torque, so not out of this yet, as, again, they only have 4 rounds. It does look bleak, but if they can string together that momentum, this is their map pick. We'll see if they have what it takes. This will be an eco round from CLG, and oh boy, would this be painful if they were able to just train into B and take this round.
Yep, and instead of going for the B pain train, it looks like they're going to take a note out of Torque's book and go 4 out mid and keep 1 quarterback sneak into the bomb site. But they should be playing, or of course they're well aware that they're going against scouts. How are they going to play accordingly is the question, though. Because, like, you can rush down a scout fairly well as long as you don't get domed or double killed when you first make your entrance. But now let's see, CLG. Kind of faking that they're going to come out middle. How are they going to get this bomb into B is the question, though. They just want some spending money for next round. Are they going to gather up and try to brute force into B? What is this? They've played hot potato with the bomb inside of the tunnels for quite a while now, but now finally they're going to make their way out mid.
Yeah, Cutler's alone, and TCK coming inside. Oh, the perfect angler for Cutler, and he puts some significant damage onto TCK, and the mid to B looks to be working well, as it is going to be TCK finally getting frags, and they do drop all the players. It's all up to Tarek here. He's underneath the window, finally gets put down by TCK, but that looked a little bit close, as they were able to take down Steel, and obviously TCK was a little bit low there as well, but did want to get the bomb down, was that T side, but wasn't the scenario, and now they're forced to buy here. They've got an AWP on PTR, but FNS choosing to go with that scout buy.
I know, holy scopes, Batman. We got 5 on the map right now. Is this mid battle going to happen is the question. They do smoke each other out. So, no, these scouts aren't going to find each other early, but oh my god, CLG going for a 3-2 split. 3 players out the middle. They have no idea that one's just hiding in the smoke, though. Who's that hiding in the smoke? It's nobody. It's a decoy. He's not even there. CLG wrapping into the site and taking with them their dreams of Torque on this comeback as well. Just like that, as Torque was beginning to find their footing, CLG hits him with a fast 3-2 split, and Torque now on the tie round, and man, they have got to be just crushed.
Yeah, they looked like they did not know how to handle that at all. Steel finally takes down Cutler, but just how quickly they executed that was perfect and to the T. And now we see Steel, last one alive here. He will be able to get hazed as well, but he is being contested from all angles. Tark finally takes him out, and that AWP off the field, that spells disaster for Torque. 15-5 is the scoreline here. This is looking like a much more dominant map for CLG than that first one, and they would feel great closing out a 2-0. They've just been picked up by this large organization. They now 2-0, one of the better teams in the North American region. Not too shabby at all.
Yep, and I think this, oh my god, PTR, the reactions. He gets the cross pick. Amazing. And I think the score doesn't really tell how close this match has been, because all of these rounds have been, or most of them have been down to just very low numbers on each team. But CLG looking to end it right here and now, putting the rest of the Counter-Strike North American scene, maybe even the world, on notice at this point, because they have been playing out of their minds recently. Taking out Long. Down goes D-Born. This could be it. Steel and Mo both remain. The double dragon op setup right now is crumbling. All up to Mo. 1-on-4. Can he make this happen? He's coming up the catwalk. This is it. He has the match in his hands right now. Hits an amazing first shot. He's 3 more to hit, and he's got to hit every single shot. Eats a nade. Down so low, and he goes down. That's the match. 16-5 for CLG. I am Laser Jesus. Alongside me is Sprawl, and man, what an exciting match.
Yeah, that was